Welcome to the ElderAbyss show. For talking videos, it's the place to go. Game tips, rants, tactics, and more. What you'll find here, you can never be sure. Hey guys, welcome to the show. In this episode, we are featuring some much requested, long awaited for Bad Company 2. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Hell, it's been a while since I've done a video. Let's just face it, right? I appreciate everybody hanging out, staying around, and sticking with me. Every now and then when you've got family and homes and life in general, you have interruptions into your extracurricular hobbies and things like that. I'm sure you guys understand. And if you don't, then you soon will. I promise you. Life has a tendency to do that kind of thing to you. But we digress. So I've got some Battlefield here. Bad Company 2, of course. And one of the reasons I haven't put out a Bad Company 2 video in quite a while, guys, to be honest with you, is because I simply haven't played a whole lot of Bad Company 2 for quite a while. Between a few new titles that got released there in the spring and the Gears of War 3 beta, as we all know, I kind of strayed away from Bad Company 2 for a little while. It was, and to be honest with you, I needed to. I had milked that game damn near day in and day out for over a year. Loved the game, but sometimes you just got to step away and take a break. So I did. Enjoyed a few other things, that Gears beta, a couple other games. I got to say, though, having taken a break for probably, I didn't play this game 2 months. Yeah, imagine that. Me, not playing Battlefield for 2 months. I come back into this thing, man, and it really is amazing how well this game plays. It's hard to step back and appreciate that when you play it day in and day out and everything kind of settles into this mundane kind of cycle. But once you pull yourself away from this game for a little while and then come back to it, you can really get a good perspective of how well this damn game plays, man. Especially if you go and you play a game that seriously does not play well online, a la Gears of War 2. Seriously. It will give you a great perspective of how well this game plays and behaves. So it's been a real treat, man. It's been really fun getting back into the groove, picking it back up, and just getting back into it. I'm having a good time with it. I really am. I'm just a little rusty with particularly the vehicles, tanks, helicopters. Yeah, I gotta get my training hours back in, I guess we could say. It's not that bad, but I can definitely tell the difference. But that's all right. It's not that big of a problem. It kind of adds a little extra freshness to the complete and total experience all the way around. So I'm not complaining about it. It's fun getting in it, and you're like, oh, damn, I used to be able to do this, and just going through it again. I mean, it's like the old adage of riding a bicycle. It all comes back to you. It just takes a little bit of riding that bicycle, That's all it takes. So I've been having a really good time with that. I've gotten back in for probably the last 2, maybe 3 weeks. I've been trying to play Bad Company 2 3 or 4 nights a week and just having a blast. Really have. This game here, I guess it's a little late to talk about the game. Conquest on Nelson Bay. I mean, White Pass. Still playing a lot of Conquest. I really want to get some Rush in, and I'm going to address a few things on that here in a little bit. I've got a request for you, for my people out there in the YouTube land. But we'll get to that in a second. Wow. One thing I wanted to hit on was really I'm trying to figure out how to do this without starting a just don't worry about that. What we're looking at here, this new kind of format that I'm working with, what I'm trying to do is reduce, as this particular example we're looking at, this was a long section of just running. I had one guy killed there, but it was a lot of just foot running. I've come up with this to kind of, as a way to not eliminate that content from a video, because it does, even though it's kind of boring to just watch it in and of by itself if it's presented as in a regular format, but it being there helps give context to the rest of the video, I think. So I just don't want to go in and blindly cut it out and throw in some pre-made transition. I'm trying to make things a little more interesting. So those instances like that in a gameplay I'm trying to do something with, and the respawns I'm trying to do something with those. So just take note of them. Let me know your feelings on them. If you like it, that's cool. It's cool. If you don't like it, well, okay. No, just trying to bring something else to the table here with the videos, and we'd like to get a little feedback on that as that sniper throws C4 out the window on my tank. I mean, it's not like I was driving it that well anyway, right? We got to watch him ricochet off the bus there, so it's all good. And that was a quick one. That guy right there, man, he stayed in the top of that house for I don't know how long. You'll see here again in a few minutes. I mean, it's in game time, it's a considerable amount of time, but in retrospect, it's a few minutes, right? He's still in that damn attic, and he gets me again. It's my fault for not clearing it, but I thought for sure by then he would have moved on. But some people don't. We know how that goes. Oh, what was I going? Oh, yeah. What I was getting at, one thing I wanted to cover here before we run out of time, was my friends list, guys. What I've got, my friends list is full, but what I've got is, I've been trying to take note the last few weeks. And there's that guy again. You will come out of there, son. But the last couple of weeks I've been trying to take note of people that are generally online at the same time that I am and playing the same games that I am and that kind of thing. And I've noticed it's not a disturbing thing, but it is something I need to do something about. The end result is that I seem to have a lot of wasted spots on my friends list because I've got a lot of people on there that either don't play the same games that I play, or they're never online when I'm online. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get my friends list scrubbed out of the folks that, the folks that I just don't play games with, for mainly those two reasons. It's different games, different time zones, different play time schedules, something. But there's no reason for those guys to be on there when someone else that could be playing a game with me could be on there. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I think it does. So what I'm going to do is this weekend I'm going to go through my friends list. I'm going to scrub that out and clean it up some. Probably open up several spots. So here's the deal. If you generally play the same games that I play, Battlefield for sure. I'm all the time in and out of Battlefield. And there's a handful of other games that I play on and off. And it's kind of slow right now with games. It's just that time of the year. There's not really anything super cool, coming out that's brand new right now. And I've been getting some games on GameFly and stuff like that. Just checking out some different things. But I want to get some people on my list that I can actually play games with. So, generally speaking, me, or personally, I'm online, because of work and family. It's typically 9 to 10 o'clock Eastern that I'm online. Probably 3-4 nights a week, maybe a little more. And how long I stay online is a completely random set of things that are based on variables, and the equation of which would puzzle Einstein himself, I'm sure. But if you're, if you play the same kind of games I do, you can check me out, pull up my account, and check out my recent games list if you're seeing a question there. And you generally are on in the same time frame, send me a friend's request and a message that says, hey, I'm a sub or whatever, and give me a spot on your friends list. I'm, just something so I know who the friend request is coming from. You know what I mean? So that's got me covered. Anyway, guys, it's good to be back into making videos. I'm going to try to get back into some remnants of a regular schedule. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.
We're all just gamers, growing old.